So welcome everyone. This is the second replay. We're going to be using the same map. So this is the micro map that I I enjoy so much. As you will see from this game, it's all action all the time. In this match, I'm playing with Cream versus Red and Blue, and these two players here are actually pretty good. And this is the third in a sequence of 3 matches with them, and they lost the first two, basically, in the same manner, with my ally dying in the first like few minutes, and they ended up like losing to me. So at this point, they're pretty steamed, and I know that. So I'm gonna take that into account, in how I play. So first thing here, when you're playing against a Zerg, you almost always want to try to block them if you can. So you see my allies trying to block, but I'm trying to get him to move because I want to block with a depot instead, and he's not moving. So I ended up just killing the probe, and I guess he was just focused on the worker rush on his main, obviously. So there's not much he can do. It's kind of a cheap tactic, and some players will leave, but to his credit, he didn't leave. He stayed. So my priority here is to keep Red inside. So if I can keep Red in his base, I know that I only need a few Reens to go kill Blue. As you can see, I've blocked in his SUVs here to kind of slow him down a bit, and then I'm sending 3 Marines to kill him. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I know Red, this player, he likes to macro heavily, so I think I have an idea of what he's gonna do. So here he actually breaks containment quickly, and a few lings get out, but I'm able to mop them up. So what I'm gonna do is gonna build kind of a blockade for him, so he can't get out that easily. And my guess is with this, there's 2 options here. You can go lurkers, or you can go heavy air, like Mutalisk and guards. And I figured him seeing this, he's probably gonna go Mutalisk and guards. So I didn't even have to look to see what he was doing. I kind of have an idea. Right on cue, there he is with his mutas trying to rush, and I quickly put up some threats around my main, barely able to ward that off. So here, I break down the siege. At this point, my concern is that he's gonna go Guardians, and I don't really have any air to deal with it. The options here are obviously to go Goliaths or get Raids or Valks. Problem with Goliaths is that if he's heavy Guardian with Lings, you're in trouble. Because that gets overwhelmed easily. So what I want to do is either Wraith or Valks. I can't really go Valks that quickly enough because I can kind of see that he's close to getting his guards. So what I try to do is I get my starports up, and I'm going to try to get a few Wraiths out. So for now, I'm also harassing the Terran. The Terran has moved to 3 o'clock, and I want to make sure to slow him down, because if he gets a couple tanks, that can make life really difficult for me. I think I'm okay 1v1 versus the Zerg, but the moment he gets in the game, all he needs is a few tanks, and that will completely stall me. So I try to switch, or try to make some air quickly. In the meantime, I know this blockade is gonna probably get broken. I'm not too concerned about it. At this point, I have to try to counter what Red is going to do with his Guardian. So I can kind of see here that he's making his Guardian, so I want to quickly sneak in and deal some damage to the turn while he's doing that, while they're mutating. So I get in there and I kill most of his workers, just in time. And looks like he makes a lot of Scourges, which is a problem for my limited air. And he's gonna quickly just kind of clear out this. So at this point, I'm on the defensive. Nothing I can really do but block myself in. So I figure he's gonna be coming out with Lings anytime now. He's probably just gonna clear it first with the Guardians. So he clears that, and so now I'm gonna try to put down a block, because again, massive Lings can be a big problem for me, and I didn't really have many units. So here I'm just going to build up for a little bit, but I know I can't wait long because, again, if this Terran gets in the game, it's pretty much over. So I devised a plan that, you know, I'm going to, as soon as I have enough units, I'm going to, well, for now I'm going to try to pick off these Guardians because I know that he doesn't have Overlord close by, so I just quickly go in and wipe them out. But my plan is to rush to 3 o'clock, and in that way I'll be able to take out the Terran at the same time, but I will also have the high ground on red where his Lings will have to go around to get to me. So this is the critical spot, not 6 o'clock. So here I go, I have my few units ready, and I'm going to make a dash for it and see if I can make it there. If I can make it there, his life is going to be really difficult. Looks like he has a tank up, but I'm not too worried. Quickly get that out of the way. And then I start sieging. So those Lings that are coming can be picked off. So at this point, if I were him, I would probably try to switch to the Filers and, you know, maybe get some swarm going. It's difficult now that he's sieged from this spot, and I can pick off all his air. You know, he probably doesn't have much gas to do too much. So at this point, he's pretty much gonna have to give up. Yeah, so there's nothing he can really do here. My tanks and air, and then I just blocked just to kind of rub it in a little bit. I didn't necessarily have to do that, but now he leaves, and that's the game. That's how we won, basically a game that ended up 2v1.